All right, so this is a little difficult for me. I've had season tickets to the Giants my whole life. This is Demario Davis from the Jets. So, little bio on Demario. Born in Mississippi, 1989, 6'2", 242 pounds. Went to high school in Mississippi. Went on to Arkansas State in college. Third round pick in the NFL draft, number 77, by the Jets. Went from the Jets in 2002 to 2015. Free agent signing with Cleveland. And then just got traded back to the Jets this year. He's a leading tackler on the Jets this year. And he's doing a great job, and he's certainly holding down the defense. So give a round of applause for him.
Yeah, man. It's an honor for me to be able to here to share a couple of words with you guys. I actually remember being, in your seat. Our team was pretty good. The 3 years I played Pop Warner, we went to this championship and we won 2 of them. A couple quick stories that I'll share. 2 of them about myself and 1 of them about my friend. And hopefully you guys can take these lessons with you throughout life. The first one, when I was in 4th grade, my first time playing tackle football. I was a little pipsqueak. The first time I didn't really know what to do. So the coach put me out. I was playing with a bunch of older guys, a bunch of 5th and 6th graders. And coach put me in free safety. And I was really scared. I didn't know what to do. And one of the guys just came up to me and said, "Hey man, just wait till everybody make the play. And everybody tackle, then just go jump on the pile." That's what I did. and so that's kind of what I did. And so I was just kind of, just a guy that just was out there. I wasn't the top athlete. I wasn't one of the best guys. But I trained real hard once the season was over, and I really worked. I wasn't the guy to get picked first when we played backyard football. I was kind of the guy that got picked last. But it just goes to show you that no matter where you are, whether you're the best or whether you're the worst, you just got to work at it. And if you work at it, you can make your way and become the best. And look at me now. I made it to the league, so. You don't have to start out to be the best guy to make it to where you want to go. Anything is possible. Secondly, the next year, I wanted to play running back. And to play running back, you had to be under 95 pounds. And I was about 96 or 97 pounds. And my dad told me, he said, "Do you want to play running back?" I said, "Yeah, I do." We went and weighed in, and I was overweight. I was overweight by 2 pounds. And afterwards, he asked me again. He said, "Well, if you want to play running back, I can help you." And I said, "Well, I want to play running back." So he asked the guy how much time we had. He said, "You got about 5 hours. If you bring him back and he's underweight, we can do it." So he said, "Okay, we're going to go jogging." So I went upstairs, threw my shorts on, and my dad was like, "Where you going with that?" My dad's an Army guy. He's been in battle about 6 times, so he's a little out there. And so he's like, "No, go back, go put your suits on, put your shoulder pads on, put a garbage bag on." And he's like, "Come on." And we walked, we jogged some, we ran some, and we walked probably about 3 or 4 miles. Probably nowadays they probably call it, child services. But he did it. And when I went back, I almost passed out. I went back up there, and I was 94 pounds, and I was able to play running back. And so my first year playing running back, I went out and scored 55 touchdowns. So that's when I knew football was kind of for me. And but it taught me something that taught me, when I was young and I didn't understand it then. But whatever you want to do, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. It's not gonna come easy. You gotta be willing to make the sacrifices to get where you want to go. And so when something's hard and you say you want to do it, you gotta be willing to do what it takes to get you there. You can't just say, "Hey, I want this goal," and not be willing to do what it takes to achieve that goal. And lastly, another story was about, not me, but it was about a friend of mine who, we played on the same team. I was running back, he was the quarterback, That next year, we got him, and he joined up with us. And so my touchdowns went down because he started scoring a lot too. So I probably scored 30 and he scored 40. He was the quarterback, I was the running back. And we would tip for tat. Every game, we try to compete to see who was going to get the most touchdowns. If he got 4 touchdowns, I was trying to get 5, and vice versa. Well, one day, we needed him to play defense, and he didn't want to play defense, and he told his dad he wanted to quit because he didn't like playing defense. Well, his dad came to practice and talked to my dad, who was one of the coaches, and said that he doesn't want to play no more. He wants to quit. And my dad looked at him and told him, "If you let your son quit now, he's going to be quitting the rest of his life." And after that, he went on to quit. He was still my friend. My dad came and told me, he said, I'll never allow you to quit during the season. If you want to quit after the season, you can do that. You can stop playing. That means you decide you don't want to play anymore. But you will not quit on your team when you said you're going to start something. You're going to see it all the way through. And later on, that friend of mine, he started playing football again in high school. Where we got ready for the season, and he was one of our prime players. He decided he didn't want to play football again. He quit the team. Later, when it got time for him to go to, he ended up being a great basketball player, a 4-star recruit, and he went and played at a couple different teams. And the reason in college he kept switching teams because he didn't get along with the coaches. So every team that he didn't get along with, he quit. And so a guy who probably would have been an NBA basketball player, he's not in the NBA because he couldn't get his life right. He couldn't stop quitting, which my dad told his dad at that time, if you allow your son to quit at this age, he's going to be quitting the rest of his life. And that panned out to be true. So if you guys can just take those three stories and just kind of understand that if you want to do anything, you got to be willing to make the sacrifices. It doesn't matter where you are, whether you're the best or you're the worst. Just stay true to your dream. And then lastly, never quit. You guys will be all right. So I just wanted to share those words with you. I wish you guys the best. I counted up the guys. I think it's 23 of you guys in here. That was my college number. So I wish you guys the best.
Okay, let's get a picture. You get a picture, maybe you sit in the middle and you guys sit around. You do that? Yep, 13 picture.
David, yeah. Yeah, David. Yeah.